This video, yeah, it's long overdue. Hello guys, how are you? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com with finally a brief tour of my iPad mini 4. Not too long ago, I did a brief tour of my iPhone 6s, so why not do the same for this 7.9-inch beauty, right? Well, of course. So let's get started. First up is Calendar. Don't even need to open it. You guys all know what Calendar looks like. Next up is Photos. I mean, who doesn't like the Photos app? It works great. It does exactly what you want it to do. And well, you can show off your photos. Boom, those are some fisheye photos that I took with that iPhone lens kit that I reviewed a couple weeks back. Excellent kit, and I will link that right below if you're interested. I mean, check it out. You can actually get some pretty sweet effects for just $15. I mean, look at that. That is just really nice. And of course, the Photos app, despite its name, does include support for videos. Don't even know what I have here. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is that brief video that I made on the Apple TV because I really found a feature that I thought was really neat in terms of the app switcher. So there you go. Photos. Moving on, the Notes app. You know, it's funny. I used to not be a big fan of the Notes app, but nowadays I find myself to be obsessed with it. Whether I'm taking notes on my iPhone, iPad, or my Mac, it's just an excellent app and it works pretty much flawlessly. I mean, there's really nothing else to say with the Notes app, except that it did get substantially better with iOS 9 with the option to use handwriting, photos, and all that good stuff. Getting some notifications coming in. Alright, so next up is the App Store. I don't need to talk about what that is, but let me take this moment to briefly rant. I hate this update text from Facebook. Every time they say, thanks for using Facebook. To make our app better for you, we bring updates to the App Store every 2 weeks. Why not tell us what the update includes? Am I right? Am I right? So Facebook, if you're watching, please change that policy. It would make me feel better as a user. And then next app is podcasts. I am a huge fan of podcasts. And in case you're wondering what I listen to, there you go. That Image guy, my friend Joey Image, has his own podcast. Giant Bombcast, The New Screensavers, This Week in Tech, Mac Break Weekly, Squarespace Guru, which I don't even listen to anymore. Actually, while we're here, let's delete that. The Cerrone Show, Smart Passive Income, and finally, Internet Business Mastery. So, as you can hopefully see, I have a nice mixture of technology, entrepreneurship, and gaming. And it works out quite well. YouTube. I think we all know what YouTube is. It's, well, YouTube. Hello there. But, yeah. There you go. I watch some weird things. Twitch. Twitch is a great app, but I don't really use Twitch to watch other people on Twitch. I use it to keep an eye on my own chat room when I stream over at twitch.tv/DeFrancoGaming. I will link that right below. Follow me if you want. But I also do streams on YouTube Gaming on a regular basis. And speaking of YouTube Gaming is next. Now, just like Twitch, I don't really watch a lot of people game. I would rather go to my own channel and view my chat room, which you can usually get there over at youtube.com/thecreativeone. And actually, this is my newest stream as of today. I streamed Magicka 2. What a boring game at first. I mean, if you play for an hour or so, you'll quickly learn that the game's not terrible, but it's not console friendly, at least in my opinion. Next up is Apple Music, which yes, I am now a proud paying member of Apple Music, and I have zero regrets because I use this service every single day, and it works well for the most part. Of course, it could still use some improvement here and there, but for what it is, it's pretty damn good. Next app is Plex. I love Plex. Now, as of today, I don't share any movies on my own Plex, but I do connect to my friend Joey Image's Plex, and well, that's how I watch a good majority of my movies nowadays, at least the movies that are not available on Netflix or HBO Go. Next up is Messenger, which I will not open just for the sake of friends' privacy. PlayStation app, which is excellent, well, for what it does, because in my opinion, Sony needs to do a complete rewrite of this app. It just feels slow. It feels too boxy, but honestly, I primarily use it for messages. Messages. Okay then. I did not. That is such a terrible title. Thank you, Danny Minnick, for that. But anyway, the Messages app is great because it allows us to keep in touch in terms of gaming and pictures that we like to send. For instance, that's myself saying that my Magic of 2 stream is now live on YouTube Gaming. Here is Danny Minnick and his, I think, a Crunch Wrap. I'm not sure. And our friend Kevin just got his new iPhone 6S Plus. So for what it is, the app works great, but again, in my opinion, they just need to do a complete rewrite and just make it more iOS friendly. The next app is Amazon. No one in their right mind dislikes Amazon. And if you do, shame on you. I mean, Amazon is just an excellent service overall. And of course, I'm going to have the Amazon app on my iPad as well as my iPhone. And well, would you look at that, Rise of the Tomb Raider Xbox One, which is likely my next Xbox One game. I'm currently playing Halo 5, and I have Black Ops 3 on pre-order coming out soon for PS4, so I'm trying to balance out my time between both consoles. But of course, by the time you view this video on Tuesday, Black Ops 3 would have already been out for a few days. Next up is Pixelmator. This is an excellent app, although to be perfectly honest, it's not an app I find myself using that often lately, but believe me, it's an excellent Photoshop alternative, and it allows you to do some pretty nice, not only photo edits, but photo effects here and there. So there you go, Pixelmator. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Anyway, next up is Periscope, which unfortunately is an iPhone only app as of this video, hence it being in vertical orientation. But Periscope, it works just well. It allows you to watch Periscopes, and it allows you to host your own Periscopes right from this app. It works well enough. Next up is my Expense app, which I will not open just for the privacy of my own sake, but this app allows me to keep track of my business expenses, my revenue, and well, that's it. I mean, it's a very simple app, but for a self-employed content creator like myself, this app is very powerful and convenient. Netflix. I love Netflix. I use it pretty much every single day of my life. I cannot imagine life without Netflix, and I just enjoy it that much. My list currently contains The Office, Beasts of No Nation, which is Netflix's first major flick, Djinn, I don't know, Extreme Homes Collection, The 100, which is actually a very, very good show, The 4400, which I will be watching after I finish The 100, Housebound, which I just learned about the other day, so I put it on my list, and finally About Alex, which I know nothing about, but I'm assuming it's good, so hopefully I enjoy it. And next up is FameBit, which unfortunately is an iPhone only app, and for some reason I'm logged out. I have to log back in. But I talked about FameBit in a past video. So FameBit, in basic terms, is a marketplace, if you want to call it that, for content creators like myself that contains a bunch of brand partnerships and just better ways to build your channel and your brand equity. And it is very powerful. Definitely check out FameBit. I will link it right below. You have to have at least 1,000 subscribers to sign up, but you know what? Check it out. You'll lose nothing. Notifications. And now for the dreaded Apple folder. Every iOS user has this, and rumor is Apple will soon let you hide the primary Apple apps. So I hope that's the case. But anyway, as of today, I have iBooks, Reminders, iTunes Store, Clock, Contacts, FaceTime, Maps, Photo Booth, News, Camera, Videos, Find My Friends, Find My iPhone, Game Center, Tips, and finally Mail, all in that one folder. Now, you may be surprised that Camera isn't there. Well, I do use Camera on a pretty frequent basis, but I just get it from there, from Command Center. Boom, Camera. It works very well. And if you flip it around, you can see my current setup. Hello. Anyway, going back to the home screen. Now down here in my dock, I'm currently using 6 apps. The first app is Cloud Magic, which in my opinion is the best Apple Mail alternative that you can currently get. Not only is it free, but it's a lot more powerful than Apple Mail, and it works pretty much flawlessly with Gmail. Now for some reason, I still have a slight delay, but the delay is not nearly as substantial as it is if I would be using the Apple Mail app. So take my word for it, Cloud Magic, it's free, check it out. And of course we have Messages, Safari, Facebook. Facebook is pretty much essential. So I got a fingerprint on my screen, and well, there's that, Facebook. And Tweetbot, this is the brand new version of Tweetbots. Look at it, finally, an iOS 9 friendly version of Tweetbot. Not only is it flat, but it looks a lot better. It takes excellent advantage of the iPad screen, hence the activity log being over here on the right side, my newsfeed in the middle, and on the far left you can switch between your feed, your mentions, direct messages, favorites, search, all that stuff. And by favorites I mean activity. Favorites is actually down here. You can view your profile, lists, and what is this? Oh, mute filters, which I don't currently have set up, just because I'm a nice person like that. Okay, but seriously, Tweetbot is an excellent app and easily worth the $5, which might seem like a lot for a Twitter app, but believe me, it's that good. So guys, there you have it, a somewhat brief tour of my iPad mini 4. I don't have anything too exciting on here. I mean, as you can probably tell, I don't really play games on my iPad or iPhone nowadays. That's what I have my consoles for, and well, now my Apple TV. But still, you know what? My iPad mini 4 is an excellent device and it plays an important role in my life, especially now that I can sync my business expenses and revenues between my iPad mini 4 and my iPhone 6s. That alone is a huge feature and definitely very convenient for a self-employed content creator like myself. So guys, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions regarding any of these apps, do not hesitate to comment right below. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.